Good Sunday morning. It is 6:45. I hope you're having a good day. It is going to be a wet day, that is for sure. We're watching rain showers work in from the south and the west. And this is actually the lighter rain that is the precursor to what will be heavier rain that's developing across parts of the Appalachian Mountains up through parts of Pennsylvania and the Allegheny and then into upstate New York. An area of low pressure, a secondary one, is going to form here south of New England and come pretty close to the Connecticut shoreline. And that's going to have some play in first offering a little bit of extra lift to make a little bit more rain. And it also will have an influence on temperatures, and we're going to take a look at that in a second. And then thirdly, because of that, we might even have some rumbles of thunder with the rain, given the proximity of that area of low pressure and some warmer air, too, that will be pretty close to it. Let's go full screen to the early morning pinpoint Doppler, and you can see that we do have ongoing rains here from Hartford, from Windham and Willimantic points south and west. So there's a good chunk of the state is actually seeing this. So you see New Haven and the New Haven area, for instance, we're seeing some of that rain. It's a lighter variety rain until you hit about Wallingford, and that's where I'd say it's a moderate, if not somewhat of a heavier rain right through Wallingford at this point. Cheshire's seeing some moderate rain, so is North Branford, Guilford, but it is lighter in New Haven and West Haven at this point. When we take a look at the greater Hartford area, we are seeing just generally a lighter rainfall through downtown Hartford and East Hartford. You see, though, once you get up to Avon, over the mountain into Farmington as well, it's a little bit more of a moderate rain at this point. When we take a look at southeastern Connecticut, we have a lighter rain, but it's basically covering the whole county of New London. So we definitely have a sort of a soggy situation with a lighter pitter-patter of rain here as well. But as you saw out to the west, there is more substantial rain to come. This is taking a look at what the Storm Prediction Center is eyeing in terms of any potential for thunderstorm activity. And it does actually highlight Connecticut in this lightest shaded green, which just indicates that there could be a few rumbles of thunder embedded in with the rain. Where there might be more of a severe weather threat would be over southern New Jersey. So we're not worried about severe weather, but I just wanted to let you know a few rumbles of thunder might occur. The other thing is as that area of low pressure, that secondary area of low pressure comes close to us, the one that I just mentioned about a minute ago, it will help to bring up warmer air, maybe as far north as just south of Hartford for a while. At least to the shoreline anyway, we could see temperatures crack 60 or even go higher as that system is going by. And that is just the addition of a little bit of warmth that could add to the instability. And yeah, that might lead to a few rumbles of thunder with some of these downpours. Downpours that between 11 and noon may be coming through. Here's our Futurecast Tomorrow's Weather Today showing that. And then as we look towards the afternoon, you see some of these yellows and even some of these oranges. That is just rain that's a little bit heavier, maybe a ½ inch an hour, maybe up to an inch an hour briefly. It's not going to rain all the while at that intensity, but we'll have varying intensity of the rain as this system is moving on through. And you still see that happening at about 4:30 this afternoon. We still have a lot of rain around at 5 p.m. today. Then as we get to about 7 p.m., that's when it looks like it's going to be losing its grip on Connecticut. And I'd say by about 9 o'clock or so, the rain should be tapering off completely statewide, and we'll call it quits on this. I think we'll see anywhere from 1 to 2 inches of rain out of this one. There could be a few pockets with a little bit of a higher rain total than that. But I'd say most of us within that 1 to 2 inch realm. And with that today, I'm calling for temperatures in the 50s inland. Along the shoreline, I've got 60, but I could see temperatures going into the 60s for a little while in far southern Connecticut as that system's riding on through. Once it does leave, it will leave in a big way. The rain will end tonight and lead to a partly sunny sky tomorrow. And it'll be a nice day on Monday, actually, with temperatures in the 60s and that partly sunny sky. Tuesday's all right, too. We'll be watching a system driving up from the south, going into eastern New England, come from the ocean, actually. That might actually spread a few showers into Connecticut, too, as that's going along and mainly to our east. So that's why I've got that shower symbol in there for Tuesday. Wednesday, too, a weak cool front might bring us a little spritz. Most of the day will be dry. Thursday and or Friday, one or the other, or maybe both, will be wet. There'll be a system in there somewhere. Just the models just don't have the timing down.
Okay.
So some I see as late as like Friday afternoon. Some I see as early as Thursday morning. And then a lot of them somewhere in between in terms of when that rain would get here.
Okay.
But, you know,
well, we'll have to keep a close eye on that for sure.
Yeah, because that's Halloween,
yeah.
I know. And a lot of people are like thinking about their costume. I think, you know, soggy when I made my costume if I'm going to be outside. I'd just be prepared for it.
Umbrella.
Yeah, just be prepared.